Considering the catastrophe faced in the Sahel region at the moment, can Islam still contribute in shaping a new Africa? Looking ahead, Islam's true teachings offer a blueprint for Africa's renewal. Principles like zakat, justice, and honest leadership can address inequality and corruption. Reviving Islam's emphasis on education and women's empowerment can unlock Africa's full potential. The faith's call to read can inspire a new era of learning and innovation. The future depends on living by Islam's core values: compassion, justice, and respect for diversity. If embraced sincerely, these principles can lead to peace, prosperity, and spiritual fulfillment. Africa's Muslims have the power to write a brilliant new chapter, one of hope, progress, and renewal. Islam's history in Africa also includes painful chapters, like the involvement of some Muslims in the slave trade. This contradiction between faith and action left deep scars and mistrust. The spread of Islam sometimes led to the loss of indigenous cultures and, at times, conflict and forced conversion. These challenges created tensions between universal Islamic identity and local African traditions. It's vital to separate the core teachings of Islam: justice, compassion, respect from the flawed actions of individuals. Acknowledging these truths is essential for healing and learning from the past. Only by facing both the light and the shadows can Africa move forward. Islam's positive impact on Africa is clear in education, trade, and governance. Timbuktu became a world center of learning, attracting scholars and producing thousands of manuscripts. Muslim merchants built vast trade networks, connecting Africa to the world and bringing prosperity and stability. Islamic law provided a fair, consistent framework for justice and administration, helping rulers build strong, organized states. These contributions fostered intellectual growth, economic integration, and just governance. The legacy of this golden age is a reminder of Islam's constructive power. Its principles can still inspire progress and development across Africa today. Islam's spread in Africa followed many paths: conquest in the north, trade across the Sahara, and maritime exchange along the Swahili coast. In North Africa, Arab conquests brought rapid change, fusing local and Islamic cultures. South of the Sahara, Islam arrived peacefully with merchants and scholars, blending with local traditions over generations. West African empires like Mali and Songhai adopted Islam for its sophisticated law and diplomacy. On the Swahili coast, maritime trade created a unique blend of African and Islamic culture, seen in cities like Zanzibar and Mombasa. Islam in Africa was never about one culture replacing another, but about dynamic interaction and adaptation. This diversity shaped a living, breathing African Islam, deeply rooted yet always evolving. Understanding these origins reveals the richness and unifying potential of African Islam today. Africa's relationship with Islam spans over 1,000 years, shaping empires, inspiring scholars, and guiding millions. It's a complex tapestry, sometimes golden with knowledge and trade, sometimes shadowed by conflict. Islam arrived in waves, adapting to Africa's diverse cultures, sometimes peacefully through merchants and scholars, sometimes through conquest. Each region's story is unique, creating a vibrant, multifaceted African Islam. We see the legacy in Timbuktu's universities and vast trade networks, but also in the painful history of the slave trade and cultural suppression. Islam's ideals set a high moral standard, but people have not always lived up to them. Today, over 500 million African Muslims are writing the next chapter, drawing on the faith's core principles of justice, compassion, and knowledge. The past, with all its lessons, can be the foundation for a future of promise and renewal.